Hello everyone, my name is Carla Bouvier. My other sites, I'm known as Lady Carla and Ms Carla Bouvier. I have several sites over the internet, on Facebook and other search engine sites. For those that are following my story and that have been very supportive, I'm with you again this evening, July 11th, 2012, to give you some updates. Um, Several posts I've posted since the ordeal in Massachusetts. Um, Unfortunately, and I had to flee for my safety out of Massachusetts for a while. I'm temporary here. And unfortunately, the same issues are continuing, and for some reason. So that would give me reason to believe, at least I'm inclined to believe, it would have to be someone in great um, political power. I'm, I know I say this quite often, but I am exonerated. I'm overwhelmed. I think that this is what they want in this ordeal. And the last post was about, before this previous post was about the court trial in which we are going to court. And I feel like this case should have never gone to court. It should have never gotten this far. Um, as though everyone's lives have not been exploited. My kids and I were just, we will never be the same. It just won't happen. These people are relentless in trying to control my life, trying to keep me in seclusion. Um, they would go to any lengths. They've used people close to me. They've used people that appeared to be my friends, and they're telling their side of the story, and to these people that they're using, and they're using also, I guess, basically what I'm posting about today is I'm just ready to lay it all out on the table, and it will be several tapings today. I am currently in my new place, in which I had no furniture, and I had to go to different sites and stores and so on to furnish my house. I left Massachusetts literally with just the clothes in my car, like they did me back in 2005 after they had movers to come into my house and take everything out of my home. These people apparently in power that they're using, they're either threatened, or these people in power have taken it upon themselves to take up the slack from what the other Neanderthals have started. Um, I'm sorry to use such terminology, but I've had it. So I'm going to put a gentleman on the phone by the name of John Porter. And many of you know him on my site for posting and all. And it has been said that he had some association with the Bushes. However, it has not, nothing has been documented whether he has or hasn't. Um, John has been very supportive, and he has also put himself out there to try and help this situation. I think ultimately John would like this whole ordeal straightened out, and because my plans are to move my corporations in the Florida area, in one of our corporate headquarters at least. And I'm still pushing for my goals, and I'm going to put John Porter on the phone, so bear with me, to the general public, and hopefully some media coverage will get this, that for some odd reason they have not covered the story. At least they know about the story, but they've not covered it, and I think I know why, for obvious reasons. But however, I didn't create this war, and it's time for this war to end. Ms. Bouvier is ready to enjoy what years she has left in her life. And I'm extremely upset and, again, overwhelmed, exonerated. You, you have no idea. All right, hold on just a second. Okay, I'm going to call Joe. And we will more than likely give several videos because this is going to be a pretty much in-depth um, story. And it's time to stop protecting people, um, people that I know that were involved, that were close to me, like my family. And it's just time for us just to get on with it. Hello, John. Are you on the line?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, okay, hold on just a second, John. To the general public, this is John Porter. And, John, hold on a second. I'm going to try to, hopefully your volume is up. Okay. All right, John, you'll have to talk up in the phone, okay, so that the listening audience can hear you. All right. I have to
Okay,
speak
how's
out.
that?
Yeah, that's better. All right,
Okay.
John, if you...
First off, how y'all doing? It's good to be with you today.
Okay. Thank you, John. Um, again, to the listening viewers and the general public, I'm on the phone. Ms Bouvier is on the phone with John Porter. He's been following my story and giving some story. And John, first of all, would you state your name and would you acknowledge that we're being recorded live?
I am Reverend John Porter. I do acknowledge that we are being recorded live,
Okay.
and everything you will hear will be of truth.
Great. Okay. All right, John. Okay, so we're going to start this. I was just telling the listening audience how, this has really gone too far. I've changed locations myself, and it seems as though the same things are happening even in my new location. I've actually changed states temporarily until the trial for my safety. And how I've gone to agencies for domestic violence, and they seem to be coerced in some manner with the very people that I'm in this, unnecessary feud and war with. So John and I, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk as though we talk, in conversation about things. And this is a no holds barred. So John and I, we're going to get it all out on the table. Is that correct, John?
That's right.
Okay, it's time to get it on.
We're to talking. We'll talk.
Okay, John, can you just tell the listening audience, because I want to keep the tapings at least 5 to 10 minutes each, because I don't want to overwhelm them all with one thing. I mean, if we go over to 15 minutes, that'd be great. But can you tell them briefly what we've been discussing from the beginning till now?
Well, basically, we've been discussing is who is causing the trouble.
Precisely.
Where the pressure is coming from that these agencies are not responding.
Precisely.
Ultimately, it would have to come back to the central core of figures that have played in this.
Okay.
Okay, now, when I say central core, I'm not just talking about those that have been named in the complaint.
Okay.
Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay? I've stated to Lady Bouvier that I think that it has to come from somewhere up higher.
Okay.
Because people who are in positions that they can cause trouble for these agencies.
Okay. Okay, who do you think, John, can you tell the listening audience, who do you think would have that much power to be able to cause this type of discrepancy and this type of friction within the agency of depriving myself to getting
It
the
would
help
have
that we
to,
need?
Lady Bouvier, it would have to be someone that is in power. It
Precisely,
would
I
have
do
to
agree.
be someone who is very high up.
Very high up, right? Is that
Now,
correct? Yeah.
also, since the duration of the trouble that you have gone through, we've also discussed the fact that the person in power has been pulling this as long as they have been in power. You went into Massachusetts in the 90s, if I remember right.
Right. I entered Massachusetts in 1998. And let me explain to the listeners. John Porter now, the Reverend John Porter, who's been following my story and have been trying to help make some type of resolution to this nonsense, this senseless war I've been in for the last 10 to 15 years. He and I are on the phone now, and he and I are just going to talk, no holds barred, holding nothing back. It's time to get it all out on the table. No protecting people, whether they're family, politicians, or whomever. It is time to get it out. And he's just made a valid point. He said, you just stated that you have to really go all the way back to the core of the problem, when it all started, when this started, when I arrived in Massachusetts. And I arrived in Massachusetts in 1998, I believe. Yeah, 1998. So, go ahead, John.
Who was in power then?
Who's in, right? Okay, that's so.